Live, recorded from Nisha's house, in her kitchen with all kinds of nice fruits and vegetables. It's the Nisha Jackson Show. I'm behind the scenes. I'm Rusty Humphries. This is Nisha Jackson. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, share it, and go to nishajackson.com. Nisha, you ready?
I'm ready.
You're on.
Yeah.
Go.
Well, this is Rusty's at my house tonight for dinner. He likes to come to my house for dinner, which is good because I like to cook. So this is not really a cooking show, although the fruits and vegetables this time of year is so amazing. They're so good. They're so fresh. I love the growers market. So
hey, before you keep going, the drawer's open.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, if you were Rachel Ray or somebody, you would.
Yeah, that's not cool.
All right, keep going.
Right.
Sorry.
Make things look tidy.
Don't pay any attention to that.
So
keep going.
I love this time of year. Like I said, I love to can. My Aunt Pam, who I adore, helps me can. She's a canning guru. In fact, I think we should do a podcast for Aunt Pam because she's pretty amazing with her canning abilities. But anyway, that's not what this show is about. I was just thinking this last week how important it is to stay physically active. And I know we talk about this kind of stuff all the time, but people are legitimately frustrated with their weight, Rusty. People are frustrated that they can't get their weight off, they can't get going again, they've gained 20 pounds during the pandemic, and they're just frustrated with their weight. So I was thinking some easy things that people could do to kind of get their thermogenesis increased. So what is thermogenesis?
What's thermogenesis?
Yeah, thank you. Thermogenesis is your body's ability to burn calories that are not related to exercise, eating, sleeping. It's other types of activity. So basically just increasing your daily activity numbers. So I did some research and I thought of like the general things people are or maybe not doing and things that you could incorporate back into your regular routine each week. And I just wanted to give you some perspective on how you can increase your body's ability to burn fat by just doing some of the things that maybe you either aren't doing or you're outsourcing to somebody else. So the first one is cleaning up. If you have the opportunity after dinner or even before dinner to go around the house and quickly clean up, 20 minutes. Now, not only would this help your psyche when you go to bed at night because your house just feels together, but you could burn up to 150 calories. So in just 20 minutes. So it gives you a lot, right? Just go around and maybe get your family involved in doing it too, but maybe you do it because you want to burn some calories. Vacuuming carpets and floors, 30 minutes of vacuuming. If you're about 140 pounds, if you're heavier than that, you're going to burn more, 160 calories. So when does your house not need vacuumed, right? Maybe the Roomba that you have, you should trade that in for the push vacuum again. You can increase that number if you actually do lunges while you're vacuuming or standing on one foot and doing some deep knee bends. How many people outsource mowing the lawn? I mean, who has time to mow their lawn, right?
I do.
But you mow your lawn?
No.
You outsource it?
Yes.
Okay. Well, using a push mower, not a riding mower, creates a pretty decent workout. 30 minutes of mowing the lawn is 170 calories. So that's a pretty significant calorie burn, and it's cheaper than hiring it out. I mean, if you think about it, it doesn't make a lot of sense. We hired people to wash our car. We hired people to do our housework. We hired people to mow our lawn. And yet we pay to go to a gym to lose weight. So it honestly makes no sense. But I know everybody does it.
That's good.
All right. So making and changing the beds. 30 minutes of stripping and remaking beds torches 187 calories. That's pretty wild, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. And you're doing some lifting of mattresses too at the same time. We're moving in that time of year, Rusty, where we're raking leaves, right? We're starting to think about leaves falling off the trees and having to rake leaves if you're in an area that would do that. Again, that's a real calorie buster. That's 200. If you're raking and bagging leaves for 30 minutes, it's 200 calories. So that one is one of the ones that tops the list. Even cleaning up after a meal, literally just moving around the house and cleaning up, especially if you do it as fast as you can, hopefully without breaking things like I do, you can burn 120 calories in 30 minutes. Emptying the gutters, this is also something we hire out to other people. If you empty the gutters for 30 minutes, you can burn 195 calories. Just don't hurt yourself when you're up on the ladder and you're trying to get in the gutter. Walking the dog, this is one of my biggest pet peeves.
Where's your dog?
I know, he's somewhere around here.
Briar.
We try to walk him, well, we walk him every day, but we try to get out twice a day if we can. But walking the dog, let's see, what do they say? A 15-minute mile chews up 135 calories or 200 calories if you're closer to 200 pounds, so for a man. But if you go a little bit faster, you can burn about 175 calories in 30 minutes. So it's really worth your time to get out and walk your dog. But anyway, this is my biggest pet peeve, is people that get in their car or their golf cart or something, or even worse, on their bicycle. Oh, not really worse, but just as bad, on their bicycle, and they take their dog to the dog park, and then they sit in a bench and they watch their dog run around and play with all the other dogs. That is insane when you think about it. I mean, at the very least, I realize dog parks are super cool and very necessary in large cities, but maybe just walking your dog is a good idea, and then taking him to the dog park and letting him have some interaction with their dogs. The one that tops the list is moving and unpacking a new home. This is not a reason to buy a new home. I'm just telling you that moving and unpacking a home, in 30 minutes, you can burn 210 calories. So a whole day of moving really burns a lot of calories. So basically what I'm telling you here is it's time to pump up the pace a little bit. It's time to increase your physical activity. We talked about on other shows how it's so hard on your body to sit in front of a TV for hours or sit in front of a computer for hours. It's terrible for your posture. It's terrible for your spine. It causes brain damage if you're watching TV that long. And it's really bad for your metabolism. It's very difficult to achieve your weight goals when you're not moving frequently throughout the day. So I like to say stay busy for 2 hours a day moving your body. That doesn't mean exercise. That means moving your body, parking further out, doing some of the things that I just talked about. The other possibility is standing up when you're working. Like if you're sitting down at a computer, consider standing up while you're working. And I know a lot of people have switched over to stand-up desks. But you could burn up to 400 calories extra a day without doing your regular physical exercise. 400 calories a day by just doing some of these things that I talked about. And that's really where you start seeing the results. Because at the end of the day, it's important to eat the right kind of foods that are anti-inflammatory, like no sugar, no flour, no starch. These kind of colorful foods, lean proteins. But it's also important to move your body because it's just about metabolism and caloric burn. So anyway, that's what I wanted to share with you today, is moving around, be a shark.
Speaking of sharing, what should they do?
Oh, and if you have questions, please send them to me. I love answering them on the show. Or if you have suggestions for show topics, send them to me. info@nishajackson.com. You can go to my website, nishajackson.com, or you can go to the medical website, onepeakmedical.com.
Hit the subscribe button.
And hit the subscribe button and share this show. We want more people to hear this. This is really important for people from a health standpoint. All right, that's it.
Thanks for coming to the Nisha Jackson Show. See you next time.
Bye.